Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you the Lumary solar Wi-Fi water timer. So this is very cool because basically what it does is you connect it to your hose bib and then you connect the other part to your hose. And this part is basically the switch that'll turn on and off your water. So I bought one of these in the past that used batteries from Lumary as well. The cool thing about this one is that it has solar, so I never have to deal with changing the battery. Plus, it's got a USB Type-C connector, so this way I can charge it up if I'm not getting enough sunlight. So this is really great. I use it for watering my garden, my plants. So I connect this to a hose that runs to each of my plants, and this allows me to control how much water or how long I want the water to run. So let me open up the package and show you how it is. So you open the package, it comes with a user manual. The smart solar controller, and then a connector for your hose. It's got the quick connect and another adapter. So here's the controller, and just showing you the basic setup so you can see how it works. Basically the water comes in on the top. This is where your hose connection goes. Your faucet connection, the hose bib, and then over here is where your hose will come out on the bottom. So I'm going to go set it up and I will show you how it works. Just one last thing, so right here is the button for turning it on and off, and also for long pressing for connecting to Wi-Fi or sleep mode. One last thing, this solar panel, it could tilt, so you basically just need to put some pressure over here. Just much easier done with two hands, but it'll go like that. So when you have your hose like that, it could tilt and get the sunlight. Over here is your Type-C connection. You just gotta pop out this rubber gasket, and you can charge it up and then push that gasket back on when you're done. So I'm gonna go set it up again and show you how it is. Over here I screwed it onto my hose bib over here. I have a connector right here, and now I can use the app. I can connect the hose to over here, and then I can use the app to control it. So let me show you the app. So over here you can see the Smart Life app. Click add device and it should automatically scan and find your device. If you can't find it, then scroll down, click industry and agriculture, and then you should be able to see the Wi-Fi valve and click it over there. I already have it installed, so I'm going to go back, and you can see I call it the solar garden hose valve. Click that, and this is the main screen that shows you everything you could do. It shows you the last time it was used. It shows you the battery, if it's charging or if it's the capacity. It shows you the weather, and then you have the watering duration and the watering volume. You could either have it water for a certain amount of time or for a certain amount of volume of water. And then on the bottom, you got different tabs for the records and the timers. So over here, if you set the units, you can switch it to Fahrenheit or Celsius, and the volume from gallons to liters. So once you're here, if you click the water and volume, you see you can change the volume to however many volumes of water you want, and that's for a single watering. So if you click on, when you have it set at like 1 gallon, it'll disperse 1 gallon and then it'll automatically turn off. If you want to repeat it, so you could click that single cycle part, and I'll switch to cycle watering, and there you could click how many times you want it to water. So let's say you put in 4 times, and then you could put in the interval for how often you want us to run. So let's say every 4 hours it should run 4 times, and then you could put in how many gallons. So just type in whatever you want. Let's say 2 gallons should run for 4 times every 4 hours. Sorry, run 4 times for every 4 hours, once every 4 hours. So 2 gallons each. So you click on, and then it'll run that interval cycle until it finishes, right? As opposed to the single one where you do just one. Over here, it shows you the records of when it was, how much water was used in the past. And over here, you can add a schedule with a rain and snow delay. So you could put in, if it rains or snows, you delay it for a certain amount of time. If you want to water on a certain schedule, so you go here, you could just click which days, let's say Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then you could put in how much volume you want it to disperse on those days. All right, and then once you're finished, you could click how often you want this to be running for. The start time, I put in 2 p.m. and then once you're all finished, you would hit save, and then you can add additional ones if you need to. So that's basically everything you need to know for the Lumary smart valve. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you. Have an amazing day.